Alright, so this video might actually destroy my channel, but we'll see. So a lot of you guys are not going to agree with me on this, and I don't do a lot of political videos because I just preferably like to stay out of politics. And this doesn't really have anything to do with politics, but I think we should abolish the HOA. And here is why. So you buy this nice house in an HOA neighborhood, and so you bought the house, but the vehicle you have is loud, doesn't look the best, and it's an older vehicle with some issues. You park this vehicle in your driveway, and now you're receiving fines from the HOA saying, get that piece of crap out of your driveway, or pay us this amount of money, or we're gonna kick you out. Even though you took out a loan, say like 30 years later you paid off the loan, or you inherited the house from your parents, and you never had that kind of money, but all you have to pay is the property taxes and you can pay that. So you have this vehicle, and this is just one example. You have this vehicle, and this vehicle, again, doesn't look the best. Say like it's something like mine, 2002 GMC Sierra 1500, 5.3 liter V8, straight piped, all that kind of thing. And there's a big old dent in the side of the bed, like mine has. Basically what I'm saying. So, coming from the perspective of somebody who, if I were to live in an HOA neighborhood, I would probably get fined all the time because, one, the exhaust on my truck is probably too loud, and two, they just wouldn't like it because some paint's peeling off, and there's a little bit of rust on the roof, and there's some rust in some other spots. But other than that, oh, and there's a big old dent in the side of the bed. But other than that, it's a pretty good truck. But I would still get fined because loud truck, they might say I'm disturbing the peace, or it looks trashy, or whatever. Yeah, you shouldn't have to get fined for parking your vehicle in your driveway. Or, like, another thing that I don't like is the HOA can just make up rules. Pretty much. I mean, there is some government supervision, but outside of that, they are pretty much free to, as far as I'm aware, free to make up pretty much any rules they want. So, that's why I think that the HOA really shouldn't be around anymore, because the people that live in HOA neighborhoods bought that house with their own money, deserve to live there, they paid off their loans, deserve to live there, and they shouldn't be kicked out because the vehicle they drive is kind of trashy, or is older, or looks kind of bad. They shouldn't be kicked out because of that. I don't think. And honestly, I don't really think that you should have to get the HOA's approval to paint your house. Is kind of what it seems like to me. I don't live in an HOA neighborhood, so I'm not sure. So any of you that do, let me know where I'm wrong on this. But if you really look at the spectrum, like, if you really look at it from the perspective of, okay, I bought this house and now I own it, but I have to follow this certain amount of rules, or I can get kicked out of the house that I bought with my own money, then I would imagine that would frustrate a lot of people. It would certainly frustrate me. I don't get it. You work pretty much your whole life to afford a house that's honestly probably really expensive because it's in an HOA neighborhood, and some HOA neighborhoods aren't even that nice. Like, some of them. Most of them are. I will give them... I'm trying to do something on my computer at the same time. Most of them are really nice gated communities, but again, HOA rules, it's... sometimes they can be pretty bad. So, anyway, that's my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Bye.